Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, I'm going to cover game, I believe it's 29 of a First Book of Morphy. We have Paul Morphy playing with the white pieces with Knight's odds against Charles Marion. And we have the Evan Gambit on the board again. So let's go ahead and take a look at the game. All right, so here, again, there's just some notes here from the book that it says that if you're black and you're facing your opponent that's missing the knight, the queen's knight, then you might consider playing the Scandinavian pretty much, right? Because if you play d5, which is a Scandinavian, right, and you capture with the queen, then there is no knight to kick out the queen. So that's what the book notes pretty much. Okay, so queen c3, okay, d5, and here the book notes that the idea behind d5 is that black himself cannot play d5, right? So white goes d5 first to get the rook on the open file and ensure that with e5 the file is going to be open, right? Whether e captures on d6 or if the pawn recaptures, then we have knight takes, and then rook takes, and again we have control of the open e file. So we have knight a5 attacking the bishop. Again, you just have to be aware that if the knight does capture our bishop, we have queen a4 check, and we can win the knight back, right? So white goes e5, knight c4, queen a4 check, queen d7. And here the book notes that white gains time by harassing the queen, so bishop d7 was a better move. And here again, black neglected to castle. So what happens is that black's king gets stuck in the middle. And here white goes queen a4. And with this move, with black capturing, black was hoping that the queen would recapture, right? And that it would help bring the knight forward, the black knight forward to d5. And then we would have like some example of the rest of the game could continue like this. So this is what black was hoping for with this move here. Again, white went queen h4, bishop d7. Knight d7, queen d7, rook e7. Again, to prevent the black king from castling. Again, the white queen is pinning the black queen, so the black king has to recapture. Bishop a3 check, king e8. And here, again, the book notes that there's a different line. And it says that Sargent wrote the black is no means badly off with this other line. Again, black recaptures with king e7, king e8, rook e1, bishop e3. And again, this is to block the rook, right? If the pawn captures, then the rook is now blocked. Right? If rook captures, then we have this endgame, right? And here it says that black is has a material advantage plus the of the passed c pawn. Okay, so here white goes queen b3. Okay, king d8, queen b7, rook c8. Again, if bishop capture, if rook captures on e3, then the queen goes d1 checkmate. Okay, so now the pawn captures. Queen d3. Bishop b4. So again, a possible move for the white queen could be f3, right? So here black saw this. If we look at it from black's point of view, right? If queen f3, we can play f5. So when queen f3 happens, we can block the queen with queen e4. So black plays f5, anticipating queen f3 from white. But again, white had a different plan. So white goes rook e2. And the idea is to go rook d2 to pin the queen to the black king. If queen captures, then we have queen d5 check, king e8, queen e6 check, king d8, and then queen e7 checkmate. So we have, the game continues with rook e8, rook d2, rook captures on e3, rook captures on d3, rook captures on d3, and then bishop e7 resigns. Again, if the king captures, then we just take the rook. And if king d7 or king e8, then we have queen b5 with a check, and we win this rook here on d3. So let's recap from the beginning. And again, because this is a game where white is playing without a knight, pretty much the whole strategy from the beginning is just the wrong strategy, right? So if we switch positions, if we switch sides, again, black should just try to play solid. Okay, a gambit, just go back. And again, when you go back here to c5, you're going to lose another turn, because now when d4 happens and then you capture and white recaptures, now you have to move your bishop back to b6. Where it could have been on a5 and you would have been able to make a different move. So here it happens, and now instead of your bishop here, your bishop could have been here, and you could have been playing, black could have been playing a different move possibly. Again, here bishop d7 was better. And again, here black didn't castle, so his king gets black's king gets stuck in the middle. Now again, notice that white's rooks are in the game, right? His only rook that's left is in the game. Black's rooks are not in the game, so it's 3 versus 2. All right, so that is it. Let me know what you guys thought of this video, and I will see you all in the next one.